First of all, I would like to know about your journey, about your take on how you chose to be in the filmmaking career and what gave you this idea.
Okay, so what gave me this idea, I'll start with that. Everybody's journey starts from where you are right now. Sitting at a place and thinking and listening to a lot of people and wondering what to do in life. Whether whatever I think about my life, whether I'll be able to do it, will I be able to convince my parents? What will my friends think? I was into my graduation in engineering, and I always had a passion for photography. So it was, you have an education and then you have a passion, you have a hobby, and that hobby grows very seriously onto you.
Yes.
So today we are at this Lit Fest, and still there is a photography competition out there, and I've just seen all those 10 photographs, right? So everybody has a hobby. So whenever I used to take pictures, and I was there in Bangalore for my internship, one of my friends had traveled back to Chandigarh for the placement, and I told him, and I was in no mood to take the placements. And I said, I still have to discover what I have to do in life.
Yes.
So I told him, he says, Ojaswwee, मैं घर जा रहा हूँ, what do you want me to get from home? I said, don't get me mathiyan or pinniyan. That is what our parents do send us. I said, bring my camera. So I had actually spent 8 years of my pocket money saving for a camera, and bought my first camera, and that is what became my best companion to carry my memories. And I could bring my memories from any part of the country where I could travel, right? So you will have one friend of yours who is a photo maniac, photo crazy. Now these days we have a concept of selfie. At those days, you didn't have a concept of selfies. You didn't have that big a memory card. When we started, we shot on the roll, and we only had a counted number of photographs. So our parents used to scold us.
I'm
now
sure
you dare
no.
waste that roll, otherwise we are not buying you that roll. So we didn't have any
Yes.
opportunity to take pictures.
Yes.
And our childhood, we don't have many pictures either.
Yes,
right?
Because there were no phones that time. And
now, a day a child is born, you will have like hundreds of photographs. Mummy is taking photos, Masi is taking photos. Oh, first पहला दांत आ गया है उसकी photo,
special photo shoots.
Now there is a
photo shoots.
baby shoot also happening. So a lot of these ideas are actually inspired from films. You've seen things happening in films, and that inspires you to do a lot in life. And that kind of triggered me while I was taking pictures. I said I brought, according to me, beautiful pictures back home, but I could not bring the sound, the way the traffic moved.
Yes.
And I had to actually explain why I took these pictures. So sometimes when we hear that phrase that a picture speaks 1,000 words, I said, oh my God, now if that lady or that person will not understand those 1,000 words, how will I tell them what I was feeling when I was taking that picture? What was the aroma? What was the chattering that was happening around? So normally there is a whole process of writing a caption along with a picture, and then a whole description if you see a lot of people posting pictures these days, right? So I said, no, now I think I need to take it to a next level. Let me bring that story wherever I go. So that was the starting point, and the starting point will have its own story of how the first film also happened. But I think this answers this part.
Yes,
that
definitely.
I think the curiosity to pursue and at least try whether whatever I have dreamt to be in life, I think आपको पहला step वो लेके जरूर देखना चाहिए.
So actually what he meant is that yes, whatever passion you have inside, don't let it go.
Try it. At least try it. Even if you don't go till the ultimate goal, at least walk a few steps and see how it feels to be that person who will actually live that kind of life. So I just took those initial steps, and it had its own share of struggles. But then if you see it a decade later, or more than a decade later, then it's a different story altogether.